Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for future videos. Thank you. Hey, what's up YouTube entrepreneurs? Houston here, and today I want to talk to you guys about how to buy aged or shelf corporations to build business credit, because a lot of people, they have an interest in this, but you need to understand how to buy a shelf corporation. So I'm going to explain to you what you need to do in order to buy an aged or shelf corporation. Now, for those of you that have not had a chance to subscribe to our YouTube channel, go ahead and hit that big red button and that bell and subscribe. First thing is, what is an aged or shelf corporation and how does it work? Basically, an aged or shelf corporation, some of them call a shell company or age corporation. Basically, it's a corporation that's been set up but no activity, and it's literally been put on the shelf, meaning people haven't did anything with it, no type of activity. All right, now are shell companies illegal or shelf corporations illegal? No. You can easily buy a shelf corporation, but there is some things that you do need to know before you look into buying an aged or shelf corporation, okay? And I'm going to show you those things. Third question, are you protected using a shelf corporation from another state? Now, here's the deal. A lot of people want to go to Nevada, Delaware, Wyoming, New Hampshire, set up a shelf corporation or age corporation, or buy an age corporation from those states. However, if you're not doing business in those states for at least 6 months, you don't have that protection. Okay? So let me say that again. If you're buying a shelf corporation or age corporation in those states, but you're not doing any business in that state, you don't have that protection. Okay, so you're basically going to be wasting your money. That's the reason we at Three-Way Funding, we keep on telling you, just set up a corporation in your own backyard, in your own state. That way you don't have lending institutions asking you, well, how come you set up a corporation in this state? Okay, and I'll tell you another thing about buying these aged or shelf corporation. Many of you are not even aware that the people that sometimes sell these aged corporations, they may have debt on them. Okay, so when you run that business credit report, it may not come back right away that there's been some debt on it, but a lot of people, they're selling you corporations that people let go because they never paid the debt. And so when you buy that aged or shelf corporation, you're going to be the one, or your business is going to be the one liable for that debt. So you better be very clear and understanding of how you're going to be buying this aged corporation, because they can be sticking you with a bill. Now, here's some things about buying an aged corporation or a shelf corporation to build business credit. When you consider buying a shelf corporation, you want to make sure it has 3 to 6 months of recent bank statements. Also, you want to make sure that the state and federal taxes have been filed. Again, a lot of these people say, oh, we got shelf corporation, age corporations, and they don't have bank statements, nor have they filed the taxes. So that's your responsibility. All right. Now, in reference to the financials, Three-Way Funding, we can do the projected financials. That's no problem. We can actually even do the taxes. But again, when you taking over that age corporation or shelf corporation, if they're offering you this and they don't have bank statements, again, you're going to be dead in the water and you're going to be wasting your money. Okay. Another thing, they're selling you an age corporation, a shelf corporation with a DUNS number, a high PAYDEX score. Guess what? The banks don't care. You can have a DUNS number. You can have a high PAYDEX. You can have a 100 score PAYDEX score. A lot of banking institutions don't care. All they care about is the business generating revenue. If the business is not generating revenue, do you have any type of assets to collateralize off of, or how's your personal credit? So if you don't have assets to collateralize off of, and you don't have, you're not generating revenue, it goes all the way back to your personal credit again. So that's the reason three-way funding keeps on telling you, just set up a new corporation. If you have a 680 or higher, you shouldn't have a problem with getting some funding. In terms of the amount of funding, I couldn't tell you that, because each bank and each region has their own guidelines and what they'll accept. But I could tell you this: if you set up a new corporation, again, I don't care if you had a bankruptcy. If you have revenue coming through that business, financial institutions, maybe not the banks, because the banks will penalize you for 4 years, but with other third-party lending institutions out here, they'll give you funding. Again, I couldn't tell you how much, but they'll give you funding regardless of your personal credit. That's the reason I keep telling people, is to allow three-way funding to set up the corporation. We also have a program that helps you fix your personal credit. So if you want to learn more about how to build business credit, how to get corporate funding, how to do a better tax shelter, how to minimize your tax liability, and how to market your business, then click the link below and check out three-way funding. And again, for those of you that have not had a chance to subscribe, hit that big red button, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, share this information if you find it valuable. And if you hear the speakers or whatever, we're having some technical difficulties, but I needed to make this video for you. Thank you.